Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld. I'm getting pretty happy with where we are. We've got a good amount of animals in the freezer now, so we can get back on top of our cooking related problems that we're having. I mean, Gizzo really needs to be doing a lot more cooking here. I'm hoping that we can actually, ooh, hey, magic, yeah. Let's see. What are we going to put your points into, my friend? I think Soothing Breeze is probably going to be cool. Buff allies, consciousness, mood increase +2, rest and pain -10. That sounds pretty rad. I could also look at Rainmaker, I guess. I don't know if that's really going to help. Ooh, Blizzard. Yes. Bury your enemies in ice. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I think for now, maybe if we just go with like clarity and focus to just put some basic reduction of things, reduction of the cost of things. We've got a point available here on Gizzo, and I think if we go with maybe like fitness, stamina, strength, increases the damage of, and coordination decreases the stamina cost. Yeah, let's start putting a couple of points up there. Bear, how about you? Nothing yet. And that's it for our magic and physical type pawns for now. How are we looking? Let's get this pasted into this, so we can have two people producing components and advanced components, of which we now have the required amount. We are getting some stone cut here, which is great. I think, actually, I want 2 more stone golems. I think that's a really good idea, because they can do all of the hauling and cleaning within the base proper. In fact, let's just double check. So they're set, oopsie daisy, they're set to be indoors, right? What about regrowth, transmute, earth modes, pets? Home. Do we want to allow them to actually be in home areas? Because then they can go in and haul food and stuff back as well, like all of this shit? I think yes. I think yes. In fact, hang on, why don't we just make a new area called... Actually, do we do anything with cleaning? No. Regrowth seed, transmutate. I could do Dear God Hide. We could set them into Dear God Hide. So let's see what Dear God Hide includes. It includes all of this area down to here. That's great. We're inside the kill box and we can haul back dead bodies. That's handy. And they can go up here and haul trees when we need to. Okay, let's do that then. Mr. Golem, you are now allowed to go to all areas in Dear God Hide. And when your friends arrive, of which one has just been made, we will absolutely get you set up with a little brother or sister who will be assigned to do the same thing. And I think that will give us, the best possible balance between hauling stuff around inside the base, which is definitely useful. Mad grizzly bears, okay. A single mad grizzly bear. Okay, have we got anyone that's outside here that I need to worry about? Probably not. Which way is it coming? It's coming down this way, and it's going to run through a couple of traps, so that's nice. Oh, yes. Okay, good. How you doing? Fantastic. Those traps, I have to say, are very, very useful. We just need to keep those... Ooh, compacted machinery, you say? Oh, my. Okay, well, let's mine up all connector doors there. Oh, that's not very much. But I'll take it. That's definitely a handy thing. I mean, not that we actually need any compacted machinery right about now. Wait. Okay, there's more than one there. There's also another one here, who might, yes, who has just gone through the same thing as his friend did. Is there anyone here, Purr and Bear? Do you guys want to stack up here for me? And we'll just take out this bear when it rounds the corner. The turrets should basically take care of it anyway, but just in case. There we go. Okay, off you trot, friends. Well done. Rubber Dude, how you doing? Hauling some steel. Very nice, very nice. Which steel? That steel. Okay, good. The more the merrier, I have to say. The more steel in the base, the merrier. What are we making? We're making some drugs. Very nice. We have no one who's idle. Oh dear, Eric. Oh dear, Eric. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Okay, run, Eric. Could everyone please... Probably didn't need to grab sugar there. Could everyone please head down here? Because I'm worried that Eric is going to get overrun by this grizzly. Let's see. We'll get everyone just there. Let's go. Let's go. We've got a good amount of people. And then Eric, if you want to run into this corner here, we should be able to get a couple of shots on it and put it down. There we go. That crypto crossbow really does do the trick, doesn't it? I think we're very happy to have that on board. I mean, it doesn't do a super huge amount of damage, but the slowing ability that it has, I think that's very valuable. It proved its worth in that situation. Like, as soon as it smacked that guy, he just immediately slowed down. Let's queue this guy up to activate. It's only got 40, 50 watt days running at the moment. Can we add anything like an energy cell? Requires gold. Energy converter requires gold. Energy generator requires magicite and silver. And... oh. So, energy generator increases the energy regeneration rate by 4 per hour. Is there a baseline how much energy regeneration? It doesn't actually say, no. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure what to do about that. I mean, I'm just going to ignore it. If we just have 3 of them, it's fine, right? We just have 3 of the dudes running around. By the way, how much magicite does it need? 100. And some steel, and some stone blocks. Great, that's totally fine. I think we should... No, we're pretty low on magicite right now. We only have 45 in stock, so yeah, we might need to look into continuing that strip mining so that we can make as much as humanly possible. Giggles, making some joints, very nice. They're all going to go onto this shelf in here, I assume, or potentially are going to be stored in here somewhere, but I can't see if they're actually being stored at this particular point in time. Weapons, looking good. Clothing, looking good. Clav, relaxing socially, in Sugar's room. I'm sure she's fine with that. It's totally fine. I could... You know what? Maybe not in these ones, but... And definitely not in these ones. Okay, never mind. I was just thinking maybe I could put like a shelf down here and put the clothing also in bedrooms. But what we could do is... Where did that other statue go? Is it still in here? Oh no, we sold them. That's right. Never mind. Right. 444 steel. Looking good. That is a good thing to see. I'm pretty happy with what we're doing right now. And so happy, in fact, that I'm going to mark that as go. I'm going to get rid of those 2. And there's apparently a thrombo chase. Jump to thrombo hunt. That's not too far away. That's not too far away at all. The peace talks have been called off, evidently. Do we want to go and take that thrombo down? It might be fun. I think it could be very fun. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Check this out. Production. Biofuel refinery. We're going to plop that right down here. It's going to be... Am I going to plop that there? Or should I put it in a room of some description? You know what? You know what? Maybe it's time. So if I put a little wall like this, and we build a copy of this a little bit further over, like just there, and we reinstall this here, and we reinstall, we'll rebuild that, like there, yes. And then we deconstruct this one. This telescope can also be reinstalled next to the fire down here. That'll be fine. And I would like to actually pave this whole area, but it's okay. That can wait for now. All right, so let's set that up. And then what we'll do is I want to have... I actually want to have an auto door that, excuse me, can go here on this path. And then when this has been deconstructed... although I want to copy the bills first, I'll just connect this down here like this. So we have another little room where we can walk through to get through to here. So if we do have an undergrounder who's good at cooking, they don't have to go outside in order to get, growing. They don't have to go outside to do the growing. More magic, great. Let's get that, let's get that slapped into some focus, great, and maybe clarity, great. We'll just rake those two up until they're maxed out, and then we can look at forge replication, great. Okay, let's copy these, let's paste them here, let's deconstruct this, and then we're going to relocate, we're going to build a new wall here, I should say. So it's going to go like this, 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 and it'll come straight down like this, and then we'll have another door here. I can't actually put the wall there yet because there is an interaction spot in the way, so that's totally fine. This will need to be moved as well, and we can just put that like, yeah, bang. And we can deconstruct that. Oh, this is going to be great. Absolutely fantastic. In fact, I could probably remove the airlock here as well, considering it's now no longer required, and that will speed up people's movement through here. In fact, you know what? We've got plenty of components. Let's upgrade all of those, and in fact, you know what? Let's keep going. Into the kitchen, in through here, in here, in here, in here. These are areas where I need people to be moving quickly. This can be upgraded, and this can be upgraded, and that can be upgraded, and probably there as well. Is it a waste of components and stuff? Possibly. But I still think it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile doing. And then we'll have one more auditor there. And I'm actually going to move this power cable so that it's going through the walls instead of going underground, because that always drives me posse. And that'll be great. Yeah. Okay, Robot Dude, thank you very much. Bring that bear inside. Another free meat source for us. And yeah, okay. Here goes that cannon. It's going to go in and be able to fire across here. Now, if we do start taking fire that way, it might be actually worthwhile for us to fall back to like here? Question mark? I don't know. Probably not, actually. Falling back to here is probably the best. And then enemies that come around will get peppered by these three. They'll come and attack them. This actually should be reinstalled probably here, so it's a little bit further away from the big boy. And we don't run the risk of, you know, accidentally having one of these pop and blow that guy up. Good. Walls getting constructed. This, let's select similar here. And let's just quickly deconstruct those. It will potentially sever the power through here momentarily because we're not done putting in the new cables yet, but it's okay. It's okay. We will absolutely get on top of that. Was that someone else getting a new skill? I think it might have been Gizzo. I just saw the tail end of that flip by. No? Okay. Maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, maybe it was Clav. I mean, Sugar. Right, okay, 2 points available, clarity and focus please. And let's move Sugar up here so I can keep track of our magic users a little bit easier. I would also like to push more into the empathy side of things, like open book here. Increases spell penetration for the abilities by 10% per skill level. That sounds jolly handy. Could we please maybe get the rest of, not you, let's get the rest of this power conduit done, please, because that's fairly important. And then this one as well, because we've severed power down here. And while we do have, you know, it is cold in the freezer and the food will be okay, it is also cold in people's bedrooms, and we don't want that. Great. Okay. Now, there's one other thing that I looked at last episode. I basically thought, you know what, wouldn't it be a good idea? And wouldn't it be a good idea to grab, I'll get some slate here, and I'm going to build, first of all, let's do power, and we're going to put down a geothermal generator here. I really want a wall to be built around it so that it's protected and it doesn't immediately get destroyed. I'm going to have, I may as well just do a regular door, quite frankly, just from steel, please. No? Oh dear. Are we bingo on steel? We absolutely are. Well, let's just have a wooden door then. And then we can bring a power conduit from here. Back across, yeah. Totally fine. Just like that. And it'll connect into the grid there. We have had a boost because this is outdoors and probably shouldn't be. So we're going to move that in here. That'll be fine. And we'll deconstruct this one here. That'll be fine. So that, my friends, will hopefully take care of business. Right, so steel, huh? Steel is now a problem. And steel is a problem because we've been making all of those doors, and we've also been making components and shit. We are smelting some steel, which is fine. But it'd be ideal if we could then get a little bit more in. So hopefully Gizzo's going to be finding... not Gizzo, sorry. Lumpy is going to be finding some goodies when he next goes out and digs up around in here. Clav, same goes for you. If you could find me some steel, that'd be most welcome. There has to be some in here. There has to be. Okay. Next. So that's going in. It will require a bunch of steel, which we do not currently have. This guy has still not activated, but he is currently... There we go. Okay, great. And Dear God Hide is already selected. Actually, huh? Where are the golems? Hang on. Golems. Slate golem. Great. Slate golem. You need to be in Dear God Hide. That is outside of your area of remit. It'd be actually nice to let them go anywhere they fancied, but best to keep them nearby, just to be on the safe side. Good. Okay. Now, how can we get some more steel? There's none out here to be had. Major break risk? Really? Oh, I see. Because you've been working in the dark, and it's and your son died. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, positive vibes times 3 times 4. Very nice. Good. Looking good. So I guess the other thing we could consider is if I turn this puppy back on, the ground penetrating scanner, and we look at our skills list here. So scan is currently set to 2. Giggles can scan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock that at 2 for Giggles. And Giggles, do you want to actually do some research as well? If you've got nothing else to do, which is probably never going to happen, but you know what? It's okay to dream. Have we got enough magicite to make one more steel golem? A slate golem, sorry? Almost. We've got 98, so 2 more, and we'll be able to get that cracking. And there is one more thing that I would very much like to have a look at, and that is, let's see, mead scribing, gem crafting, Arcane Forge. So if I pop this in here as well, this will just be another sort of crafting room that we can work on. And we'll plop a light next to it, we'll plop a light sort of here, and here, we'll have one. Don't need one outdoors, actually. We've already got this sucker here. And it'd be nice to put some flooring down in here as well. So if I grab some limestone tiles, we can floor this whole area and get that totally done. Do that there. We've got a doormat here to prevent any more filth being tracked in from the growing zone out here, so that's fantastic. There's beer being brewed. Man, this is going a treat. Okay, cervex of the liar. Hello. Ooh, okay. So they want us to destroy a camp, which means killing 8 tribespeople. There's some good bits there. Like an orbital power beam targeter would be super duper useful to have. Is it a good idea? Maybe. Let's ponder it for a moment. Let's make sure that we're on top of things before we worry about that. More things here. This is fantastic. We're actually absolutely rocketing through the skills. What I'd like to do, though, is if I could change this out to just like 100, and then copy and paste that there. I would like to see some limestone blocks coming in as well. Or, why don't I, hang on, we've struck compacted machinery, great. And it's basically just this little nodule here. That's fantastic. Okay, why don't I, let's cancel this, and we'll change this out for some slate tiles of some description. something nice. Something nice. Let's go with granite arabesque tiles. That sounds lovely. Let's go with those through here and there. That'll do. We've got plenty of granite. I don't think we've got a super duper amount of slate. So maybe if we look into, see, where are you going? Smelting metal from slag. And the slag is currently all the way the hell up here. So that's less than efficient. But you know what? It's definitely something that we want to do. Do I want to? I mean, I'm thinking, do I want to change it up so that the haulers are doing like the golems? Grab that. Actually, let's just. There we go. There's a couple of those. If I changed it up so that the haulers were, the golems were doing the hauling from out in the middle of nowhere, it'd mean that our people would have to go out there less, wouldn't it? But then it'd mean that they weren't able to do. Never mind. It's we don't need to think about that too much. A couple of muffalos. Do you want to buy some joints? You do have a lot of money. So yeah, go ahead and buy those from me. Would you like to buy some reinforced barrels? No. Oh, hello. Oh, Bright Mage Nature. How much money do we currently have? 642 silver. That is pretty crap. Let's see. We've got some spells and things. We've got some Geomancer spells. So the only tomes that we have are Bright Mage and Nature. So a druid or a bright mage manipulate the power of sunlight to create intense destructive magic. But they're $4,000 a pop, and we don't have anywhere near that. We're also very low on unrefined magicite. But 166 is good. Maybe I should stop wasting it on on making golems. Okay, and you've got a little bit of gold there. We somehow have used some gold. Okay, well, maybe if you just want to sell me like 100 gold, or maybe like 60. Yes, that'll do. I'll take a little bit of gold and bring that aboard. So, I mean, what I could do is I could have one of the golems set so that they're set to do indoors only, and then have the other one that's set to do. Actually, we've got Robo Dude. He's doing shit. That's fine. We don't need to min-max this stuff too much. Like, at some point, you've just got to like enjoy the game, and that's what I'm trying to do. All right, cool. So we are running low on the old Devil Strand there, but we do have 3 crops of it running. I do feel, however, that having 1 crop of cloth would actually be a good idea, because we only have 1,300. Okay, we've got plenty of cloth, and we're not making any clothing out of cloth right now. Unless, do I want to change the pants and stuff so instead of Devil Strand they use cloth, and then it's the parka that's made out of Devil Strand? So we can reserve Devil Strand just for the parkas? Or, I mean, these shirts though, I'm pretty sure that they, 32% armor on a shirt versus bird skin, which is 13. That's pretty good, y'all. That's very good. I mean, what's a patch leather armor? 28 sharp. So a friggin' shirt is better armor than leather armor. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, maybe I don't worry about this too much. Maybe I also want, and I'm just putting this out here, maybe I want, let's go slag. Do I want to do this? If I say steel slag chunk, and then I let Robo Dude do some hauling of slag chunks, then he's going to bring all those slag chunks into the colony, right? I mean, if I zoom out here, and where is some slag? There's some there. We'll do like this, and then we'll say haul things. And then, is there any down here to be had? Yes, there's a good amount here. Haul things. Not haul urgently. Just haul. And we'll let that get added as a haul job that RoboDude can help out with. And if we could bring it in here, it's going to be ugly because chunks are pretty ugly, but it'll stop Eric from wandering halfway across the map, and Bear, because they're wandering all the way out into the middle of nowhere to grab some slag and then haul it back in again in order to, you know, smelt it. And they're doing it one piece at a time, which is very, very, very inefficient. It'd actually be lovely if we more compacted machinery. That's fantastic. Okay. It looks like we've already managed to get all of it, question mark? Yeah, okay, there's only a couple there. Is there anything else that we've spaced on? There's a couple here. Oh my gosh, there's some here as well. Mine connected doors, thank you. Still hoping to find some steel in here, not gonna lie. There's some steel chunks here, may as well haul those. And what's that? It's a slate table. I don't want that, thank you. Okay, and I guess after that, yeah, it is going to be deep drilling time that we need to worry about. Because, yeah, we basically have exhausted all of the steel that's visible on the map. Unless there's another one that I've missed. No, it doesn't look like it. So, yeah, the next time we need steel, we're going to have to start deep drilling for it. Well, unless the strip mining operation starts to pay off. At the moment, it is absolutely not. Okay, Rover Dude is hauling chunks in. He's not keeping up with what's required, however. Mana storage has been taken care of. Develops ways to store mana. Fantastic. Oh, and some yaks have joined. Oh, okay. There'll be about... There's one. Yes, it's being roped in. That's fine. I don't really have a need for any yaks right at this particular point in time, but we may as well, you know, get them in. Can they be milked? Or is it just the fur that they have? Let's see. Female yak, tameness, milkfulness. Okay, they can be milked. But there's really no way that we can feed them right now because the food is kind of allocated. Uh-oh. Speaking of food. Oh, you're on top of it? Okay, good man. Yeah, the food that we have coming in at the moment is really... I really want to keep that destined for the ducks. So, I'm sorry, yaks. But I'm just straight up gonna slaughter you. It's handling one type of animals is fine. Handling multiple types of animals becomes very problematic very quickly, and I would prefer not to have to worry about it. I'm going to seal this off, and then I'm going to break this wall through and turn this into one huge duck pen. I think that sounds fun. Good, taken care of. Let's deconstruct that. Actually get a tiny amount of steel back for that, and that'll be nice. And yeah, good. How are we looking? So we've got some more hay grass coming in. That's fantastic. I'm going to keep doing the kibble thing for the time being. But eventually I'll probably, once we run out of the insect meat, I'm actually going to toggle it over so that we can put hay grass down here for the ducks. And we can do that just like so. There we go. Where we create a stockpile zone here, which is, what was this one? Critical. And this one, actually, yeah, critical is fine. Clear all. And then hay grass, or hay, just hay. Tick that. So we'll put in a big blob of hay in here for the duckies. In fact, I might even, because it keeps complaining about animal filth because of this little notch here. What I might do is just like close that off, or just let them go straight through here, and that's that. I don't know. I also do know that I need to turn on some heat in there because it's -7 in the duck house, which is entirely too small. It's now -5, 4, 3. A bulk goods trader is passing by. Eric, sorry to wake you, but could you please see what they have on offer? They may be willing to buy maybe some cloth. Okay, great. What do you guys have? Pigs, sows, hens and roosters. Uh-huh. They are better than ducks. No, I don't want that. We've got the ducks now. We may as well stick with it. They've got some meat. They do have some chem fuel, but we're going to make our own. Do you have any steel? You do not. No steel. Okay. They've got some... Okay, we've got a bunch of random leathers that we don't need. You may as well buy this bearskin from us. I was saving it because I was thinking that making some bearskin mats would be fun, but I don't think it's really necessary. Wolfskin, elephant leather, plain leather, dog leather, light leather, and how have we only got 638 cloth? Because it's not counting the stuff that's in the shelf because it's too far away from the trade beacon. I see. Buy that. Now, I'm not this time going to sell any components and things. They're not willing to buy any joints because none of the joints are in the stock room, which is a bit of a problem. They are not willing to... They're going to sell us hops. I don't really need those, but thank you. Mead, wood. Okay, let's get rid of some of these old clothes that we don't want. A birdskin button-down t-shirt you can have. We apparently have some sheep wool parkas. That's nice. That one's a bit tatty, though, so you can have that. I'm going to absolutely keep these Devil Strand shirts. There's some legendary pants. Okay, cool. You can have these toques. That's fine. And this armor. That's fine. And that's good. What else do you have? A wizard hat. Which... What's this? Social impact plus 5%. Carrying capacity plus 25. Drug cooking speed and drug synthesis speed. Huh. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't think I really have the need for Per to be doing any drug stuff. I mean, I could give it to Giggles, who is doing the drugs at the moment, if memory serves correctly. Do I want to? I don't think I need to. Let's sell that spare animal bed and that one there as well. They are not required. We've got 2 next to the TV, so that's enough. And that's good. We've made a little bit of cash. Is there anything else that you guys would like to buy? Wow, we only have 2 pack of survival meals, or we only have 2 pack of survival meals in storage. I think it might be that we only have 2 remaining, and that's actually a bit of a concern. Do you want to buy 32? Sorry, 32. What? Oh, minus 32. There you go. Sorry. Of those components because you know, we've managed to mine up a little excess over our 100 limit, which is what's set in the table. Okay, blue fur, yeah, no, good. Okay, do you want to buy some serum? Sure. Do you want to buy some jade? No. Okay, I think that's fine. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good trade. That's a good amount of cash to bring us in. I'm pretty happy with that. So, shuffle a few things around. Apparently there's a cloth parka here. Where did that come from? Was that someone was wearing that and then decided to get changed? Okay. Well, can you... Hey, guys. Just quickly. Would you like to buy a cloth parka? Because I've just noticed that that's there and I don't want it. Thank you. Okay. And do I want a sheep wool parka? Yeah, it's fine. That'll do. Ideally... getting everyone a, yes, Devil Strand parka. Getting everyone a Devil Strand parka so that we're all dressed in red would be very nice. I think that would be really cool. Oh, my god, more magic skills. I love it. Okay, a little bit more focus, a little bit more clarity, keep it ticking up. Gizzo, have you got any might skills to have? No, none yet. Bear, yes, a bit more fitness, please. And Sugar, if you could show me your magic, which is nowhere at the moment, that's fine. We'll bring her, so we've got 2 magic people and 2 physical people. This is lovely. How are we looking on this guy? Still waiting on steel and components. Maybe I should have bought some steel from those guys. I probably still can. But... Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, it makes little beepy noises. So 3.8 days until the next random find interval. 30% on a guaranteed find. Or sorry, 30% towards a guaranteed find. The user scanning speed is 79%, which is not the best. But it's better than taking Per off research, I have to say. I would also like to toggle these back on, so that this room, it is already fine, actually. We could probably leave that one turned off. And it's fine because of this, obviously. So, yeah, best to just leave that as it is. How are we looking in here? 17 degrees. We could warm this room up a little bit more to increase people's work speed. Bandits are spreading, that's not great. So maybe we have another heater just in the corner down here. This room, 15 degrees, and then these bedrooms are at 20-ish, which is fine. Sugar's room is okay, that's fine. Good, 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 good. Level 12 in mining for Lumpy. Well done, Lumpy. Okay, so, are we on top of meals? Almost. Gizzo, are you set to drop all of these? You are. And you can drop that as well, thank you very much. We'll let the golems follow you around and haul things for you. And, yeah. What are you doing now, my friend? Cleaning? Yes. Hauling hay to stockpile 9. Great. Great. And those ducks are going to continue to have the epic amount of food. The most epic amount of food. It does... Oh, dear. Right, I'd forgotten about that. I had forgotten about that. That might be a bit of a problem. 56 days, but we keep adding more to it, question mark. So if we're adding frozen stuff to it, then it should keep it ticking along. I'm not sure. It'd be nice if I could change the stack size on those, but you never know. Wait, do ducks just eat hay? Let's just double check here. Because if they don't actually just eat hay, vegetables, seeds, live plants, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. That doesn't include hay. What about if I find an animal out on the map? Like, if I look at a caribou here, these guys... Yeah? Okay, I guess that's fine, because I know that caribou can be fed hay grass. So, okay, it's probably totally fine, and I don't need to worry about it. So there does appear to have been a bit of murder in here by these lynx, which is always fun. And these traps... See, if animals hit these traps, they're going to consume steel each time. 45 steel, to be precise. It may be something... Oh, no, wait. I think No said that there was a change to the traps so that they don't get triggered by animals. I'm not sure. Let me know. Alright, so, Robodude. Hauling some jade. Very nice. That's always handy to have aboard. This golem here is still completely useless, and I really don't understand why. It is 100% full, and will not activate. It must need a part. It must need something. Like, does it need muscle tissue grafted in? That's just to enhance. Digestive organs increases the efficiency of energy absorbed. I don't know. I still don't understand what's wrong with that guy, and I'm kind of tempted to just remove him. Hello, sailor. Alrighty. This is what we wanted. A nice blob of steel. Great. That'll give me a good, happy feeling in my tum. It'll make me feel much better about, first of all, stabilizing our power once and for all. And when I say once and for all, I mean probably for about, a week. Is there a roof on this? Yes, there is. But it's terrifyingly cold in there, so it doesn't really matter. I may need to rip the roof off. In fact, I'm going to. Because I just want this to be outdoors. It's fine. Corian Compact are popping by with an exotic goods trader. Hello. Welcome aboard. Portals has been researched. I have no idea what it does. A powerful artifact that enables instant travel between locations. Requires an arcane mage trained in gateways. Okay, well, we don't have an arcane mage. But we can potentially get one. So let's trade with Ophelia. Great name. And see what Ophelia has to trade. Please enjoy our courtyard, by the way. I hope you do. It's a lovely place to be. What do you have, Ophelia? You've got a dog. I have to buy the dog. I'm sorry. We need a dog. They have some unrefined magicite. We have 512. We're actually coming up quite nicely on that. Construction and mining skill trainers. Gold. And I don't think there's anything here that I really want. I mean, a little bit more plasteel, a little bit more gold would probably be a good idea. Let's just grab a little bit of gold. That'll be fine. It's always good as a secondary trading item because everyone will buy gold. Let's also add a build to make chem fuel from organics and do until X, where X is, let's say 50. And what we can do is, hey, check it, I got a great idea. Let's change the ingredient radius so that it's like just like that. So they won't actually go into here to get materials for it. They'll only grab stuff from up. No, that's a dumb idea. let's change that. Okay, boom. And oh, you know what? I'm a dangus. Here we go. Smelt metal from slag ×3. And this is where we need the ingredient radius. So only in this zone, so it has to be hauled in before it can be smelted down. Ain't that going to be a grand idea? Good. A defoliator ship has landed, and it is in the same place as, or close to the same place as the last one. It's not a real terrifying thing, and we do have 6 pikemen and 1 lancer and 1 scyther. I'm pretty confident that we could actually take them on. It'd be nice if we had someone who was a super heavy melee person to take down this scyther, but what I could consider doing is sending Robo Dude in to lock him up, and then put everyone else melee with these guys, and when they're all dead, then we just turn on the scyther and smash cave its head in. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. But I don't think we need to worry about that just at this particular point in time. I think at the moment, what we do need to consider is, I guess tidying things up would be nice. The trade caravan is leaving, that's fine. Clav is doing some refueling, that's fantastic. We actually have in our stockpile some wood. I'm also just noticing that our trade caravan is heading to the north, and I'm happy about that because I don't want them to be anywhere near those monsters that we have down there. Sugar is making up some high explosive shells for us. Now, I think that based on previous situations, we absolutely should put those high explosive shells somewhere where they're not going to be kicked to death by bear. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a structure that is just a wooden shelf is probably fine, huh? So let's put that there. And let's get someone to do that quickly. So not delivering, sorry. Who was it? Lumpy? Well, actually, everyone's kind of sleeping at the moment, so I'll just leave that for the time being. We'll get that done when we get that done. How are we low on power? Is this actually connected to the grid? Ah, it's not. Okay, that will help. That will help. And we're out of out of steel again. It's okay. It's totally fine. What I might actually want to consider as well is, where's our beer being stored? In here? No, not here. It's not in the fridge. Like, I know that we're producing beer. I just don't know where it's being taken to. It might be something that we need to look into, but that's okay. Okay, so Per's building our Arcane Forge. And let's see what this boy do. Hello. Add bill. Alright, so we can make all of our standard bows and things as well. Forge replication. What do you do? Storage data for details and designs of replicated... Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense. A hollow golem. Hold up. Hollow golem. Steel, plasteel, 1,000 silver, and 400 magicite. Hello. Hollow golems are a combination of condensed mana tethered and protected by various pieces of armor. In its hollow form, it appears as an empty suite of armor. This golem draws on ambient mana to fuel itself, which can cause an overall reduction, even negative. Right, that's something to watch out for. In addition to basic tasks such as hauling and cleaning, the hollow golem can be outfitted to provide light, increase research, and act as a mortar system. Being a creature of animated mana, they are able to harness multiple forms of magical energy without suffering from human frailties. While dormant, the golem may be modified or upgraded. The hollow golem recharges energy slowly on its own. Oh man, that's wow. Okay, that's pretty sick. And then the rest of the stuff that's in here, we've got some magical clothing and stuff. Paragon's helm. A ring of keen intellect. Hello. What is that? Okay, it's worn on the hand. Expands the mind and heightens mental acuity, but increases mental stress. So better XP gain. That's interesting. But it adds to the mental break threshold and psychic sensitivity. And research speed. Oh my goodness me, you should totally have one of those. Ring of the Eternal Blue. Seems to pulse with a soft light, increases psychic sensitivity, and reciprocates the psychic sensitivity of its bearer. So, increases psionic's energy proportionally. Okay, that's kind of funky. I don't know what Forge Replication do, though. So if I just add Forge Replication here, right? Infused chunk. Ooh. So if I just go, like, boom, and then look at the details here, it just says storage data for details and designs of replicated objects. I don't understand what that do. And how do I set someone to do that? Because it says that it requires a skill of an intellectual of 8. Not assigned to magic manipulation. Okay. So let's set you to magic manipulation, because Sugar is set to magic, but doesn't have the relevant, like, let's see, Sugar. Under required skill 8. Okay, try doing that. Replicating. Okay. What are you replicating? Some magicite. No, you're using magicite as a... Oh, wait. What is that? What is that? What is that? What even is that? Cloud watching. No, come and finish. Oh, not enough mana. Great. Okay. Drink a mana potion. Boom. Drink a mana potion. Boom. Is that doing anything to your health? Okay, there is a tolerance on that. That's not great. And he's overdosed. Wow, really? That's not great. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Can you work on this now? Poor dude just overdosed on mana potion, and I'm forcing him to finish the job. So, Forge Replication is complete. What are you carrying? Anything? Nothing. So, what did that just do? I mean, it gave you a point, so that's kind of handy. How fast does this tick up? 59. Still pretty slowly, huh? Okay. Right. So, that's all good and done. Let's ignore all of that crap. We have found some steel. Okay, great. And it's over here somewhere. So if we say production, and we go for a deep drill, here, please. There. Now, it is too close to our runestone, so we're going to just move our runestone right the hell over here. That'll be fine. And then we need to get some power over to it. So let's go with power, power conduit, and if I just run that, you know what, let's run that straight out like this, and where was it? There. Boom. Okay. That'll be good. We can get some drilling underway. Borg doing a little bit of stuff there. These look like they're almost ready to go. So what we might do is just set this now out. So instead of being that, it's going to be cotton. So we can keep our cotton supply topped up. We have heaps and heaps and heaps of hops here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take if I sort by cooking. Because Sally quite enjoys doing some cooking. So I'm going to say like this, and then we'll take you off brewing entirely, Gizzo. And then Sally, if you want to do brewing for me, I know that you're set to repair and stuff, but having that as another thing for her is going to be good. Lumpy, constraining clothes. Yeah, I know. But look, honestly, we can't do anything about it, mate. Right? You're a couch potato nudist. I would love for you to be completely naked all the time, but it's not something we can do, mate. You'll freeze to death in about 3 seconds. Unless there's some way to keep you warm. We need a name for the dog, by the way, so feel free to let me know what you think the dog should be named. Unless we can keep him warm without letting him go outside, then not much we can do there. Shells, mortar shells tick. Let's get those out of the base. Having those there makes me feel very, very nervous. No? Okay, that just immediately turned off. And turned back on again and turned off, and I don't know what's going on there, but let's get that hauled. Thank you very much. Okay, so having those shells out of the base makes me feel very happy. There's some minor break risks across the board. You know what I could do? Because they only drill... Do they only drill during the daytime? Because what I could do is just plonk a solar... Instead of, like, hauling... instead of putting cables all over the map, it might be better to just whack a solar panel next to it and be done. Bear's ready for a new skill. Hello. Let's go into coordination. Thank you. Gizzo, anything for you? Coordination. Thank you. Sugar, anything for you on magic? Yes, clarity. And Per, we upgraded you just a moment ago, so that's totally fine. We're not getting any stone cutting done at the moment, which is a bit of an error, because these tiles here are just disgusting. And we are making what looks like quite a lot of... because we're making shells as well. Right, and then the other thing that I wanted to do right at the start is if we go into MISC, I want to have a line of pod launchers here. Because I think that a good idea for us would be to get these set up, get them ready, and that way, when we get a mission where we need to go and do something, we can just jump there. The other thing that we really need to investigate, because we now know how to do it, is portals. Because that research just completed. And now we're making go juice. We're almost through our tech tree, hey? Let's also do some more scribing here as well. And maybe a magic circle, which does ley lines and magic to do things. Okay, great. And then hollow artifacts, we may as well queue that up as well and just complete the magic tree. Is there any other enchanting or... I mean, maybe scribing is where the fun is at. Yeah, that's all spells. Druid spell, regrow limb, sick. Priest spell, resurrection, fantastic. Man, oh man. Hold up. Because we can make this shit, right? What is an unfinished book? Let's make an unfinished martial book. Shit, 350 magicite. Let's experiment with this. If I get Per, when Per is back up and running, to make one of those, we can see what they do. Okay, mana drain. Well, we won't be doing that anytime soon. We'll do that in a moment, and then we'll see what happens. But I think that'll have to wait until next time. Friends, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I do hope to see you all again next time.